Hello, everybody. Well, I will be talking about agnosticism and the people who are agnostic. So, basically, about them. I'm not an expert in this topic, so I would just brush up on these things. So, agnostic are those people who actually the people who are not sure whether God exists or doesn't. So, those people, I would say that. They do not have much idea of the existence of God. So there are two kind of other people who actually fall under this category. The first one being those people who are sure about the existence of God, the highest one, and atheist who actually do not believe in God. So I have been to the debates where people try to prove that with the existence of God, with the theology, about with the help of spirituality. But there are even the people who are atheists who believe, who try to put logic into the picture, arguments that relate to the which conclude that God doesn't exist. So after uh, going through both the topics and both the debates, I got to know that I, as a person, I do not have any belief whether the God exists or not, because both of them are correct with that respect. Because if we see God, as we imagine as a old man sitting and controlling the world, it isn't like that. I do agree. So the whole concept of the existence of God, it is actually very, people say that we do need somebody to actually control the whole universe. It might be inside the time or apart from the time. So all of these things, it can be in a close entity within the universe or might be away from the universe. In both the cases, the God is assumed that there is someone who has created, who is controlling. And the second part of it, not entirely the god as a person, but maybe origin of it, or maybe we can assume that things in the with the help of frequency, wavelength, and time, in that respect. But again, when we are talking about atheists who believe that there is no God, because basically they give the arguments that they haven't seen it, or they don't believe because of the logic that is presented. In that case also, it is completely true. So whom to believe, whether it is or it isn't? So to be on a safer side, we have actually coined a term which is called as agnostic. So if you're not sure and you do not want to take any stand because you might offend the people who believe and do not believe, so you can be in the middle and choose agnosticism. Well, the Greek philosopher Socrates says that the only true wisdom is in knowing that you know nothing. So by this, he doesn't mean that the people who are foolish are actually must be celebrated, but he means that you must accept that you actually not know well enough about the whole universe. So your knowledge, when you go by this quotation, you consider yourself to be a learner and who is willing to actually learn more than what he has learned. The more you learn about the topic, the more awakened you feel. You think of learning more, and this whole urge of learning doesn't expire. So when you accept that you know nothing, then your idea of learning goes to the next level. And God is a metaphor that we take. So I don't know if it is a part of history or if it is a part of mythology. So why to be so sure about things? So I consider myself to be unsure, and I am very curious to listen to both the sides, and not take stand by being certain about the existence of God or not. So I would say myself to be agnostic. That is the whole concept of agnostic. Ah, well, if you're seeing me for the first time, then I hope it wouldn't be the last time. Let us get to know each other.